Tonight, the nation pauses to remember the heroes, veterans, and Gold Star families who served and sacrificed for our freedoms. This afternoon, the president laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier at Arlington National Cemetery. Less than 24 hours earlier, President Biden was in Texas visiting families of the 19 children and 2 teachers who were gunned down in an elementary school shooting last week. Tonight, the community of Uvalde is preparing for the victims' funerals, and the Justice Department has announced it will conduct a critical incident review of the police response to the massacre. Lilia Luciano starts us off tonight from Uvalde. Lilia, good evening.
Good evening to you, Nancy. You know, over the last week, I've been talking to children who survived the shooting and parents, and they tell me they can't think of a scarier thought than the end of the summer when they'll have to come back to school. Well, they may not have to come into this building, at least. During his visit yesterday, President Biden vowed to do everything he can to have the school demolished and rebuilt. Mourners gathered at this funeral home, just steps from Robb Elementary School. It's the same building where the gunman initially began shooting before his deadly attack on the school. Today, it's where a grieving community attended visitation for Amerie Jo Garza. Also remembered today, Maite Rodriguez, the first for the 21 killed last week. Did Amerie Jo's family tell you anything?
They were very kind. We just cried together.
On Sunday, President Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden placed flowers at a memorial with crosses bearing the names of the victims and later attended a church mass. As they left the service, crowds gathered outside urging the president to do something. He made this vow. The Department of Justice, at the request of the Uvalde mayor, announced it'll conduct a review of the police response to the shooting, but noted it is not a criminal investigation. Police are trained to confront an active shooter immediately. Yet as angry parents begged for help, the on-scene police commander gave instructions to wait despite multiple 911 calls from children who were trapped inside. A federal tactical team took it upon themselves to storm the room about 75 minutes later.
Of course it was not the right decision. It was a wrong decision, period. There's no excuse for that.
State Senator Roland Gutierrez says the mother of a victim told him that she believes her daughter bled to death after being shot in the back and could have survived had police immediately gone in.
Everybody that was here has some level of responsibility for their failure to act. That is a systemic failure.
For Jesse Rodriguez, the pain of losing his 10-year-old daughter Annabelle and anger over the delayed police response is way too much to bear. Who do you blame?
I blame everybody, all the officers that were there. Even I, unarmed, no chest piece, I would have entered to try to do something. Not stand behind a wall. Even if you'd have killed me, at least I tried.
That school district police chief who was in charge of the police response was voted into city council several weeks ago. Today we learned from the mayor that although nothing can be done at this point to prohibit him from being sworn in, at least that special city council meeting set for tomorrow night will no longer take place as planned. Nancy.
A really tough week ahead for that community. Lilia Luciano in Uvalde, thank you so much.